Hey there, so we're talking about measurements. I'm a prosthetist and I evaluate and fit amputees with artificial limbs, and we take a lot of measurements. Here's some of the tools we use to do that. When I see a new amputee, I have to take lots and lots of measurements so that I can make them a custom device. Here's an example of a sheet that I might fill out with various measurements. Anyways, I'll show you some of these measurements. So that was for below knee. Here's for someone that had an amputation maybe above the knee and requires different measurements. We're going to run through using some of these tools to get these measurements, and I'll just show you how I use them on this plaster model right here. So this model is of an amputee that has lost their leg below the knee on one side and above the knee on the other side. Okay, so in truth, we actually don't use a lot of those tools anymore. We use this digital scanner right here, and it gets all of those measurements for us digitally. Here's an example of how that works. The model that you're looking at is a model of someone that has lost their leg below the knee. And all we do is scan the image, like you can see on the screen there. You just run your little scanner all around either the patient or the model. And that will give you all the same measurements. All right, so I have people come in and say their back hurts or they feel like they're pole vaulting over their prosthesis, and I might use something like a footboard or something of a known quantity and length to measure what they might potentially have as a leg length discrepancy. This is also what someone would look like if they were walking with a prosthesis that was too tall. So what I would do is use these footboards and measure how tall it is. Looking at the hips right here, or you could look at my belt. I'll take a footboard like that's a 1/4 inch thick. Put it under there. measure. Measure from here to the floor, or you can see my belt and see if the belt is the same height here. If that's not good enough, maybe we go up another length and measure again from here to the floor. So now we're going to look at stride length in comparison to the squares on the floor. You can see a long step there and a short step here if you compare it to the squares on the floor. We make a little change to the prosthesis, and on the return route you'll see an equal stride length. Another common situation is someone has a new pair of shoes. They got rid of these old ratty things and got a new pair of shoes. But the prosthesis was set up for this particular pair of shoes, as you can see by the line being straight up. But in the new pretty shoes, it's now leaning forward. Look at that line there. See how the laser line is level? So we need to measure the difference between the forefoot and the hind foot. That's the back of the shoe compared to the front of the shoe, so we can determine the heel height and make a proper adjustment to the prosthesis and restore their previous balance.